Today, guys, I'm making something really yummy. It's kind of like barbecue. It's not barbecue, but it is pulled pork with a delicious spicy glaze. And really easy because it's made in the oven. I just added a 1/4 cup of light brown sugar to a Dutch oven. Everything's just gonna get combined in here and you throw it in the oven. A teaspoon of cayenne, a tablespoon of coarse salt. I'm using kosher salt, so don't use a tablespoon. If you're not gonna use kosher salt, use a 1.5 teaspoons of regular salt and a teaspoon of black pepper. So you can see that we're building a lot of flavor in here. I'm just gonna mix that around just a tiny bit. I want it nicely combined. And then to that, you're gonna add 3 pounds of pork shoulder that I've cut into small pieces, 4 pieces for 3 pounds. This just helps it cook more evenly and more quickly, quite honestly. I mean, real barbecue is done on a very slow, low barbecue. It's cooked over wood, it's smoked for hours and hours, but we don't all have time for that, right? So this oven method is a great substitute. The liquid that this is gonna cook in, 1.5 cups of cider vinegar. So you're gonna get a lot of tangy deliciousness. And cider vinegar has a little bit of sweetness too. 1/2 cup of water and 4 cloves of chopped garlic. That's it. This is gonna simmer and cook down in your oven. I have my oven preheated to 350. Cover it up and cook it until it's tender and falling apart, about 2 to 2.5 hours. Pork should be nice and tender, and there's plenty of juice in here, and you're gonna use some of that, but not all of it. So remove your pork, and you can just shred it apart on your board. The pork shoulder is so great for this kind of cooking because it has a lot of connective tissue inside, and as the pork cooks slowly, it just sort of falls apart and gets so tender, but not dry. It is one of my favorites, I'm not gonna lie. So just shred it apart. I like them to be sort of medium shreddy, because then you toss it with your sauce, and you can toss it with some barbecue sauce. All right, into a bowl. You want to put a little bit of your juice from your braising into the meat to keep it nice and juicy. And if you're a barbecue sauce person, just go ahead and put some barbecue sauce in there. I like to toss just a tiny bit in there. I mean, it adds nice color too, so you can add it just for that. I'm using a recipe that I made from our website, marthastewart.com. Classic barbecue sauce, but you can certainly use store-bought. If you have a favorite brand, go ahead and use that. Definitely makes it easier. Your favorite bun. This is actually a pretty big bun. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat all this, but I'm sure there's someone here that will help me. If you wanted to, you could add a little bit more barbecue sauce, but I feel like with all that juiciness from the braising liquid and stuff, I don't even need it. So that's it. Isn't that easy? You guys are gonna love this. Give it a try and let me know what you think. Hi guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click here if you want to subscribe, and click over here if you want to continue watching more great videos like this.